My YouTube short is renting a car from Uber worth it, despite having less than 9,000 views, has 50 comments. It's also my most disliked video on YouTube. In the video, I explained that renting a car to drive for Uber is stupid because it's going to cost you over $1,000 a month to do that, not including gas. My opinion has not changed on that. However, some people did make some good points and I want to point it out. The top rated comment says that keep in mind renting these cars remove you from any maintenance or issues at all, so if it breaks down you can have a different car the next day, where if you own the car, you are on the hook for every penny. And this is mostly true. You might have to fight with the rental company a little bit, but for the most part you should be covered for any normal wear and tear stuff. And if Uber is your only income, then having your car break down is detrimental. This person said that he has been doing the rental for 2 months and his earnings have doubled since doing it. He said he's also kept 8,000 miles off of his own vehicles. Now, this is kind of what was the most eye-opening for me. If you are doing 1,000 miles a week on Uber, you absolutely should not be using your own vehicle. Now, I would argue that unless you're in a really bustling city, driving 1,000 miles a week for Uber is probably not going to make you a ton of money on a per hour basis. But if that's your thing, then yeah, renting a car would be probably smarter. I think I would need to know the actual earnings to make an educated statement, but my gut feeling is that that probably makes sense for this person. This person has this big paragraph about how it's $800 to own a car if you include $100 a month for oil changes, $100 a month for tires, $50 a month for brakes, $200 for insurance, $350 for the car payment. Now, those numbers seem outrageously high to me. The car payment, sure, that makes sense. $200 for insurance seems like a lot. $100 a month for oil changes is absolutely ridiculous. What oil changes are you getting? Well, it's for people that are driving 90 hours a week, which, yeah, if you're driving 90 hours a week, you probably are spending that much money on all those things. Now, this person is aware that 90 hours a week is absolutely absurd, but he makes the case that you can do this for 21 days straight and then take 2 weeks off, which, sure, if that's what your lifestyle wants to be, then you can do that. So if you are doing 90 hours a week, then yes, I think renting makes more sense to you. Absolutely. This person is just kind of mean and says legit scam hustles with this poor business mindset and advice. You can't write off a personal vehicle the way you can write off a rental vehicle. It's easier to be transparent with the IRS. This is not necessarily true. It's true you'll have way more write-offs with a rental vehicle, but that's because you're spending so much more of your money on the rental vehicle. The person here says the average income he can make in his city is $125K. I absolutely do not believe that is true. So ignoring this person's opinion, if you're doing 70, 80-hour weeks, then it might make sense. For everybody else, it's a waste of money.